Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hellspawn Resources. This is one of the elements of my streaming that I'm going to be doing on a regular basis, where we do some fun little gaming through every Wednesday, like in the middle of the week, just to help you get through your corporate hell situation at work. I am doing this around lunchtime, so if you need to grab some lunch while we do some gaming to help lighten the load of your workday, that's what I'm here for. Today we are going to be doing some Baldur's Gate 3. Essentially, I'm going to create a brand new character. We're going to use probably some kind of demonic creature, and I'm going to try to stay as true to an HR representative as possible. I might do some auditing of the sort of OSHA standards or something like that, of everybody here in Faerun. I feel like it's about time that someone audited these guys, because they don't have any regulations whatsoever. So, with that being said, let's get into it. And don't forget, you can collect imp scripts, and those will allow you to change the outcome of what I do here. So if you want to help make choices for me, just pop it in the chat. You can also submit imp scripts. I've got things like drop it, which makes me drop my most valuable weapon. I don't really want to do that, but I will if you guys wanted to. Nope, that's going to prevent me from doing anything of your choice for the next 5 minutes. And reskill, which means I have to change my in-game class to something of your choice. So, yeah. Feel free to participate. Otherwise, enjoy the playthrough here. Yeah, let's do this. All right. What do we think here? Probably not honor mode, but tactician seems fitting. All right. How many of you guys here have played Baldur's Gate? Hope a lot. If not, spoilers. Uh-oh. I have played Baldur's Gate before, so none of this is a surprise to me, but I won't give away any spoilers. Floaty tentacle monster. Oh no. Well, shit. That can't be good. If you guys get squeamish, I recommend looking away at this point. Nope. Not great. Not a great look. Okay, now it's our turn. Shit. Ugh. No thanks. No thank you! And remember, you can chat with me at any time in the stream chat here to make me do stuff or make certain choices. But here we go. We're going to do the character creation screen now. Okay, Okay, so I'm thinking for race, we obviously should go with a tiefling. With the horns and everything. Osmodius tiefling, Mephistopheles tiefling, and thaumaturgy. Well, me as, an HR demon here, I would say I'm a Zariel tiefling. The closest at least, because I do have a lot better abilities in the sort of persuasive and intimidating arts rather than in the crafts or trades or like flaming elements. So I'm kind of thinking that Zariel's bloodline is probably the way to go for me. So let's do that. That's the closest to me, at least. Now, the class. This is where we're getting a little into the, specifics for who am I. So I did some thinking. I would say Bard is relatively close to what I do. Again, my expertise comes in sort of the silver tongue, as it were. I'm not really a barbarian at all. Not really a cleric either. Like, sure, I answer to Satan, but like, he and I don't have like a fantastic relationship, let's say. Druid, yeah, doesn't really make sense. Fighter, not really. I'm not a big like fighter with my fists. I'm more of a fighter with my words. Monk, again, that's more of just like somebody that's kind of like detached from reality and also punches stuff. Not really me. Paladin, definitely not, unless we're doing like an Oathbreaker Paladin. That could work. Based off of my time, in heaven prior to my fall, but I like to kind of leave that behind. Ranger, not really. Rogue, maybe, but I wouldn't say that I'm very sneaky. I would say that I'm I'm much more direct. Sorcerer, possibly. I'm not like magic primary. I'm more like, words. Warlock is pretty close, but I don't have a patron or anything like that here in Hell, so I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. Wizard, not really. I'm gonna kind of lean towards Bard here. I think it makes the most sense for me and like who I am. Hopefully you guys don't redeem the change class thing, or if you do, maybe you want me to, dump some skill into a different category, like sorcerer or something like that. But let's go ahead and start with the Bard. Now, cantrips. Definitely a fan of Vicious Mockery. We're not gonna divert away from that. Blade Ward. Yeah, or Friends. I'm thinking... I'm thinking either Blade Ward or Friends. If anybody in the chat has any preference to what I do, feel free to drop it in the chat while I'm creating. But ideally, I think the forewarned and forearmed, my motto, Praemonitus, Praemunitus, definitely lends itself more to Blade Ward. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these two as the default. I think it just makes sense, at least right off the bat. Spells. I would not say that I'm much of a healing kind of person. Just because my expertise comes in like exposing others for their shitty deeds. So I'm going to take that off. Dissonant Whispers, I do think that that is very me. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, yeah, I enjoy making people laugh uncontrollably. Heroism, make yourself or a target immune to frightened. It's not bad. I don't know if it really matches with me, though. Let's take a look at some of these others. Thunderwave is absolutely great. I think I'm going to just take that. Charm Person. I would say Charm Person is probably better than Heroism. Yeah. I'm going to do that. That's very fitting for me. Bane. That could also be good. I think maybe instead of Thunderwave, we do Bane. I do enjoy cursing people. Animal Friendship doesn't really fit. Neither does Fairy Fire. Longstrider, I'm not horribly athletic. Yes, I do get out and run around the sixth circle a little bit every day, but not quite. I'm going to choose Bane. Okay, my instrument. Now, I am classically trained in percussion, but I feel like the devil tends to play a fiddle. That could work. Flute. So I'm thinking as a demon, I probably, although I am versed in the hand drum, I don't think that is quite on theme for an HR demon. So I'm gonna say liar. It just feels like sort of an abomination of the lute a little bit, which I'm all about abominations. So let's go ahead and choose that. All right, now my background. This is where I was looking forward to. You spent your life in service to a temple, learning sacred rites and providing sacrifices to the god or gods you worship. Serving the gods and discovering their sacred works will guide you to greatness. That does sort of fit my previous time up in the heavenly realms. Charlatan, I'm an expert in manipulation, prone to exaggeration, turning allies against each other. Yeah, I mean, also pretty good. I mean, I'm more a fan of like exposing charlatans, especially in the corporate world. So maybe not quite. Like, I am good at this stuff. Maybe not sleight of hand. I'm not that into stealing. Criminal doesn't really fit me. I don't tend to like to leverage less than legal connections or actions against corporate assholes, so it's not really me. Entertainer, I mean, I am kind of an entertainer by doing this Twitch streaming, so that does kind of fit. Acrobatics, I don't feel like that really fits for me though, so not quite. Folk hero, champion of the common people, like, yeah, that's kind of what my mission is here at Hellspawn Resources, is to be HR for the people. But animal handling and survival are not really my thing. So let's keep going. Skill in a particular craft has earned you membership in a mercantile guild. Yeah, actually, this might work the best. Repairing and discovering rare crafts will bring new inspiration. That is pretty close. I am really passionate about my craft in HR, so you could say that I am kind of an artisan of HR. Noble, I was definitely not raised among the social elite. Like, yes, I was an angel up in heaven, but, you know, I was among the sort of mid-ranked angels up there. I was definitely not in, like, the elite social circles, so that doesn't really fit. Outlander, Kind of, but again, it's more about survival and athletics, not really thinking that. Curious and well-read, with an unending thirst for knowledge, learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to greater purpose. Yeah, I am definitely all about learning brand new stuff all the time, so that could work. Soldier, not really my thing. Urchin, not really, but I do like being resourceful. Okay, so I am thinking either acolyte, guild artisan, or sage. If anybody's in the chat, does anybody have any suggestions as to what class I should do? Again, sage is more of like a personal thing. I enjoy sort of having that sort of knowledge about history and arcana and all sort of rare lore outside in the world. That's why I came to the Mortal Realms, to kind of practice HR and, bring it to the people, so to speak. So the other one, Guild Artisan, I'm also really passionate about HR. I would say my insight and persuasion are probably some of my top things. And then Acolyte, that could also be really good. +3 to religion, +2 to insight. That fits my background a little bit. I think I'm gonna lean towards Guild Artisan. Going once, going twice, and sold. We're gonna go with Guild Artisan. Okay. Ability points. Okay, so I don't want to go too generalized, but I do want to make sure I'm not getting too much of a penalty. So I don't know if I would say I'm wise. Maybe. I do think dexterity... I would say I'm more of like an intelligent and charismatic kind of bard. So I'm thinking we change this to intelligence, bring the dexterity down a bit, put it into intelligence there. That way we still have +1 to dex, +1 to constitution. Let's see, maybe we bring wisdom up a little bit. Nah, I'm thinking... Let's see. I think we're gonna do constitution. Yeah, because that can help me a little bit down the road if I decide I want to go further up. Actually, what if we do this? Constitution and intelligence. I'm also just not really a fighter, so what if we took Constitution down and put it into wisdom? Dexterity will bring all the way down. Intelligence there. Wisdom, constitution. Yeah, I think I like this. Charisma, intelligence, then wisdom, constitution, dex, and strength. Yeah, I think that works. Alright. Next up, skill proficiencies. Right now it's got deception, intimidation, and performance. That's selected. I do like deception, intimidation. I don't know about performance. Like, I'd say I'm good, but not the best performer here on Twitch, for example. So I'm gonna take that off. Now, do I want to do it perception check, investigation. I kind of think investigation fits best. Just because I do a lot of that for my HR, so I think I'm gonna choose that. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the character. I am not going to customize the you-know-whats in this, so you'll just have to kind of deal with that. I identify as male. Let's see. Yeah, the smaller version is probably going to be best.
Where to next?
What was that?
That's pretty close.
Something just woke up down here.
I don't have that nice gravelly voice, I don't think.
It's opened. There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can...
Where to next?
I think this is probably my best one. Yeah. Alright, faces. Let's see. Alright, chat, which one looks the closest to me? Maybe this one? I wouldn't say... maybe this. I'm looking for kind of like small-ish eyebrows. And all these guys have very striking eyebrows. I think this is probably as close as I'll get. Alright, let's change this to my skin tone. Kind of tannish. Yeah, that's close-ish. I'll take that. Alright. Maturity. I am fortunate to not really have much aging signs, so I will keep that there. I don't have any freckles. Scarring. So when I was cast out, I did get a little bit of a slash from one of the angels that banned me. And it kind of nicked my cheek a little bit, kind of like this. I went ahead and got it fixed, fortunately. Like, you don't see it anymore, but that's pretty close to how I received that. Put that in the Alastor lore bucket there. Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. Let's see. What's that? Okay, now for the eyes. Let's see if they've got the sort of demonic yellow. That's pretty close to mine. Demonic red too. That's somewhat close. I would say we go with this, but I need like a white background. Got here that allow for white background. If not, I will just deal with it, but I do like this flame orange. I don't think I'm gonna get much better than that, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Heterochromia, I don't really need that. Tattoos. I do not have any tattoos that you all can see, at the very least. Let's represent that by doing some kind of a neck tattoo. I would say that's pretty close to my my stuff. Alright. Tattoo color black, that's fine. I don't have any piercings at the moment, but I do have an idea for what kind of piercings I will eventually want. That's pretty close. It's also pretty close. It's getting there. I would say I think I'd say this is probably close to what I would want. So we'll go with that. Eye makeup style. I don't generally wear makeup, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Nah, we'll just leave it as is. Lip tint. It's close. That's fine. Just leave that as is. Hairstyle, okay. So we can go a little wild with this, but my style is very, like, slicked back, kind of like this. We could also do Savant. That's pretty close to what I've got. If we wanted to be like Gale, we could do that. What do we think, chat? I believe that's Roland's. How about this? Not quite. Yeah, I would say probably Savant is the closest to me. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that. I do not have any facial hair. My hair color is black. Is there anything else that's like blacker than black? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't have any highlights. Let's see. Take that out. I have no gray either. Alright, let's see if we can match the horns. Those are really close already. There's these. These are cool, but not really mine. So not really mine there. Those are sort of close. What do we think, chat? Pretty close to my horns, maybe? Or maybe that? Oh, that. I think that's me. Yep, we'll do that. Let's also fix the skin color just a little bit, I think. I think I am not quite there. Let's see. Yeah, I would say maybe that's a little bit better. Okay. Now let's go back to the horns. Now my horn color is a little darker. Not by much, though. I'd say that's pretty close. I don't really have much of a tip color. Let's try this sort of warm gray. I think it's more like a cool gray. Let's see. Is there... Yeah, okay, so a cool gray like that. That might do. Yeah. Cool. I like that. Okay. Now let's give me a name. There we go. Right, now we're gonna make a guardian. Do we want to just randomize this? Should we do like a... maybe like an... like close to an imp as possible? Like... kind of wondering if like we do a gnome, maybe? It's close. Like a deep gnome. It's pretty close to a... pretty close to the type of imps that we have down here in Hell. It's either that or maybe a halfling. We could also just go with another tiefling. I could do a former coworker of mine that I was not exactly a fan of, if we wanted to go that route. Shout out in the chat if you want me to go that route and make my own, like, nasty coworker. I might as well just do it anyway. Alright, so he was a bit of a jock and an ass.
Remarkable.
Good luck.
Let's do that. Oh, I'm trying to remember his face. Yeah, I mean, it's a face that screamed like, I know I'm better than you. I'd say that's pretty close. Ooh, maybe that's better. Let's go with that. He was fully red. It's not really a dark red, though. Like, yeah, like somewhere between here. Let's go with this, for exaggeration. He was not as lucky as me in terms of looking the best. He died on the older side initially, so let's do that. He did have a lot of scarring, I remember. That was an interesting topic to tease him about. So we'll do that. He was all about the sort of red look, so we'll do flame red there. If I recall, he did have a tattoo, like, it's kind of like a sort of syndicate, but you can't really see with the horns. Let's go with that. That's close. Tattoo color black, yep, that's fine. I believe... I honestly can't remember if he had piercings or not, so let's just go ahead with that. That's fine. Lip tint, yeah, whatever. Hairstyle, okay, so this guy is a bit of a douche. I'm thinking... Okay, now the question comes, do I want him to be represented as he was, or do I want him to be represented as I feel like he should be? Because that is a very key difference. I kind of like this. I mean, it doesn't really represent who he was, like, as far as physical appearance, but it definitely feels right. What is this one? Rapscallion. Yeah, I would say hubris or rapscallion probably works. Let's do hubris. Okay. He did have some facial hair. I mean, it wasn't that great, though. It was like... What's the shittiest facial hair we have here? Maybe this? And everything else is just so nice. We don't want that. Let's do that. That's pretty cheesy. He had white hair, I believe. Yeah. Didn't have any highlights. I mean, I guess we could say that he's gray-haired. He was on the older side. Alright, now let's take a look at the horns, because I do remember he had kind of smaller horns. So it's kind of like he was big and bulky, but like his horns were small, as if like he's kind of compensating. Do we do hornless though? As like a fuck you. Dagger peaks. Those are pretty close. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the dagger peaks on that. And yeah, like I said, he had red horns. He really liked his red, so I believe he dyed his horns red. When you're that desperate, like, it just kind of looks goofy. Okay. I've got my old coworker. I don't know if I want to dox him, so I'll leave him nameless. But we go forward. Okay, so we just had one of those wormy things put into our eye. Lovely. Well, yeah, you should run, bud. Well, there's the Wilhelm scream. Ah, yes, the Gith. It's been a little while since I last watched this whole cutscene. Okay. Where's the Skyrim that we're in now? So where'd we go now? Oh, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Oh, we're home. Yeah, I know this place. crazy how accurate they got Hell, honestly. Okay, so that was the intro. Let's get into it. Let's get our bearings, see where we're at. Okay.
My head.
Yeah, my head's probably not so happy right now. Let's see what we do about this nursery here.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Let's investigate this. I'm pretty good at investigating, I think. Yeah. There we go.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
What do you think, chat? Touch it anyway? Whenever I see a button or something to touch, we touch it. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe don't touch everything that we come across. Lesson learned. What do you got, Mr. Mind Flayer? I'll take that.
Dead. Good.
Let's take a look around here. Oh, there's a chest up there. Some stuff over there too. Let's head up and grab that.
Someone else got out.
That was the other person that was with us.
Where the hell's our... I'd still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
Yeah, we're actually packed down in hell. That's interesting. I believe this is... So looking at those structures in the back, I think this is the fourth circle. I could be wrong, though.
Not everyone made it out alive.
Damn. Okay, let's see. We've got some onyx. We could definitely sell that later. Reed slate.
Visions project into your mind. An nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Interesting. There's one of the chests. Gold? Yes, please. I will absolutely take that. Now, let's see. I know there was a chest up here. I'll go and grab that.
Might be other survivors.
Yeah, there might be. Thanks for the gold, Mr. Fleshy Chest. Is there anything else over here? Aside from getting burned? Ouch. Alright. Let's heal ourselves back up.
I feel better.
So much better. Okay. Yay! Let's go through the sphincter, everybody. Yum. Okay, what do we got here? An old goblin. Bud. I think I hear someone.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Someone's saying we are trapped. Let's look around, see if we can find him.
A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution.
Interesting.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
I am cursed to put my hands on everything.
Your eyes. Empires of a grand design, traversed by ships just like this.
Learning a bunch of stuff.
A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
Brain shard. I think I'll leave that alone. Something tells me I don't really want to put my hands on a bunch of this stuff. But at least for now, I can say that from an HR perspective, there's a lot of, like, exposed areas without handrails. Like, I could tell from an OSHA perspective this would not fly, which is ironic because this ship does fly. That said, I don't feel like Elithids are that concerned about OSHA regulations, so...
1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more, flash behind your eyes.
Interesting. Anything else here? Nope. Okay. Let's go up. Oh. Over there, huh? Okay. Hello. You look very, very dead to me. Maybe not.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return!
Failed a perception check. Who am I talking to?
The newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Let's see. You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies.
Okay. I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Okay. Let's investigate. Oof. Good thing I have those proficiencies.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Okay. I don't know. Strength and dex are not my speciality, so I'm gonna go with medicine. Alright, we got some advantage. Heck yeah. Alright, if you're squeamish, look away.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
I'm not really that dexterous, so I'm gonna go ahead and just spare the creature. Oh. Oh, that's great. Now it has legs.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Is it talking to me? What's at the helm?
Tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
What should I call you, little one?
Us. We are us.
Well, hello, us. Well, alright. Let's go.
To the helm we go.
Come on, bud.
We are going to the helm.
Yes, we are going to the helm. 17 hit points. I'm probably going to need as much help as I can get. Come on, little guy. I never bothered to look at my inventory, see what I've got here. Yeah. I really do not have much. But then again, I'm not really a weapons kind of person, so... makes sense. Okay, moving along. Anything else I might be missing? I don't think so. Alright. Home sweet home. I mean, except for the dragons. The dragons are, not home, decidedly. It takes some, getting used to, but you kind of learn to love it. Uh-oh. Oh, it's another gift that we were with.
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Well, I do prefer to have allies. Who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Not really an answer to my question, but I'm going to assume your name is Lae'zel. Let's see, what made you think I was a thrall, Lae'zel?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Well, that's great. Let's panic a
Do
little.
nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Yep, I'm thinking the same thing. Alright, Lae'zel. Since I am basically weaponless, I am going to rely on you to bring the heat. Okay, here we go. Full disclosure, I've never played as a bard yet, so we'll see how this goes. Alright. How do I want to go about this? Do I want to just go ahead and give Bardic Inspiration? Maybe as a bonus action. I've got some ranged attacks. I could do Bane. I want to get like in the middle to cast Bane, I think.
I feel my way.
Yeah, there we go. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Oh, we got 2. Let's also give Bardic Expiration. That's it. Guess what we're calling it? Hashtag Bardic Expiration. Let's see if we can play a little jig. Okay, us. Who are we gonna focus on? Probably this guy. Okay, let's move in front.
Fury. I am death.
All right. Lae'zel, go ahead and rush. Pommel strike. Oh, we dazed him, and he's still alive. I'm gonna send this over to Alastor. Let's move closer to that other imp. Ooh, missed. Right. Now let's see. Dissonant Whispers, maybe? Yeah, that could be a decent amount of damage. Heck yeah. That was good. Let's go back to playing some music. Alright, us, let's take this about. Yeah, there we go. We did good.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Let's not just outright kill this imp.
Never a dull
Mostly just because I'm compassionate to the little guys. We have a lot here. I won't say that they're good, but they're just a little stupid. They don't know any better. Alright, got some consumables here. We've got a hand axe that might be useful. What do you got, little fella? Ooh, a crossbow. One piece of gold. Ooh, piece of gold. Another light crossbow. Got another imp here. Another hand axe. Let's see. Okay, everybody's back up to full health. We'll take that. Anything else that we might be missing? Tentacle aquarium.
brains.
Gross. Let's see. What else do we have here? Did we miss anything else, potentially? Whoops. That's not great. I think we've got everything. Let's move on and get some health again, because I'm stupid.
Won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's
Rapier.
too late.
Robe. And a short sword. Got so many things now. What should I do here? Am I proficient with a light crossbow? Looks like I am. Yeah. Might switch out that. I'm proficient with hand axes, not scimitars. What about a rapier? Let's do rapiers. Let's see, is that versatile? Finesse, maybe? No, okay, so I have to just pick the rapier, at least in this situation. Alright, I have no rings, no gloves. A jerkin versus simple robe. I'm gonna stick with the jerkin. And I think I put these up. Well, no, I'm not gonna add them to wears just yet. Okay, we keep moving. So that's a climbing surface that doesn't have a bunch of safety precautions or signage or even like harness equipment. That's not a great look from an HR perspective. And of course, also when you get up here, no handrails. Like I could easily jump all the way to my death. That's not great. Not great, Elithids. Also, like, everything's so squishy here. Like, it's got to be like some kind of like health issue too.
Ghaik machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Interesting. Oh, got somebody stuck in here.
Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
Let's see if we can help her out.
Too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
I mean, not necessarily, but I'll look around.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
This thing, I'm assuming.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Okay. I don't know if I want to be hitting things I don't understand just yet.
Fits in that socket must power this thing.
Oh, there's another intellect devourer. Let's see. I don't think I've got any thieves' tools. Let's see what this says.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Interesting. Well, let me pick this thing up and at least have it on hand. Don't really need this necklace, we can sell that later. Let's pick up this dark mind.
In a jar.
Right through another sphincter. Hello? Ooh, a key. And a scimitar. Alright.
How many hosts of these Ghaik infected?
Well, according to the cutscene, lots, Lae'zel.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Is there any way to get her out?
Dazed woman is...
Nope. Let's see. What's in this chest here? Potion of healing. I got another mind. I'll grab that. Ooh, an Eldritch rune.
Those controls next to
That's what's gonna happen, I think. Alright, let's press this button, I guess. See what happens.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
You see, this is why things are labeled. Otherwise, you get turned into an illithid. If there was a very clear label on what did what, maybe this wouldn't have happened. So, that's another HR violation by the illithids there.
Challenged at the pull of a lever. How?
I wonder how many
If we are not pure
violations that the
this may
illithid
be our fate.
ship would probably rack up.
We need to get out of here before it's our turn.
Maybe someday I can do a video on all of the violations of the illithid ship.
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Great. Love it. How about these folks here? What's up with them?
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Okay. If I pickpocket him... Okay, he's got nothing. How about you? Oh, also nothing. Alright. Now let's see. Did I use that with you?
Get me after this thing! Good. Try using it on that machine next to me. Hurry! Please!
Alright, Shadowheart, jeez. Let's return to
Console
this.
appears dormant.
Here we go.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Let's see if we can do an Arcana check. Got some good intelligence in that regard. But not good enough, apparently.
Nothing in the appearance of the device betrays its purpose. It could do anything. It could even transform the occupant of the pod, like what happened before.
Let's do it.
Suddenly, you feel a
We
hideous
go.
squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Right. Should we will the pod to open? Yeah, why not? There we go.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Okay. Hey there, Shadowheart.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
Uh-oh.
You keep dangerous company.
You got a problem with Get Yankee? Are you a little racist there, Shadowheart? You know, this sort of talk is not exactly EEO friendly.
More that Gith have a problem with everyone else. But there's more important
It's a
matters
lot
right
of
now. Survive.
assumptions there,
Let me
but
come
yes,
with
we
you.
should probably survive
We
first
can
and
get off this
foremost.
ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Let's see, did you feel what I felt just before? We were in each other's heads.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not?
Yeah, I suppose. All right then, let's get going. I'm Alastor.
Shadowheart. One moment.
What
It's
is that?
nothing. Trust me.
Enough
Sure.
of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Right. Let's see if any of us can read these instructions here. Let's see.
Another mystery.
No,
Can't read this.
can't read that, even though I've got a thing in my head. Let's try you.
Sigil I cannot
No.
sense. Arcane sigil.
Nope. How about you, Shadowheart?
Unleash.
Ooh, okay.
What's this
No.
gibberish? Annihilate.
Unleash and annihilate. Ooh, okay. What should we do with this?
Is that blood? No,
Should we
no.
unleash them? Why not?
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Okay. So maybe let's do this. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do inflict wounds.
Let's do this.
Oh, that was quick. Takes a spell slot. I don't know if I want to use that many. Let's let my guy be the keeper of the coin. So, that's how you shoot him.
My path be true.
Okay, and let's see if us will finish the job. Oh, you can't quite reach him, so have you get right up next to him. How about that? Okay. Not cool. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Dissonant Whispers, maybe? Let's just keep it simple and take him out. Or not. Or we can just do nothing. Let's hold off on that, actually. Let's play a song. How about some music, everybody? Alright, Shadowheart. There we go. Thank you all. Finally did it. Okay. Let's get ourselves healed up one more time. Did Shadowheart get that spell slot back? Yes, she did. Awesome. Okay. Now, I believe if I recall, I want to get the spells, her spells prepared to something else. We still want her to be sort of a healing word kind of person. I think I want to do command. And probably something on the more defensive side, so let's see. Let's remove that. Now, do we want to do sanctuary? Chat, do you have any recommendations on what should we have prepared for Shadowheart, maybe? I was thinking either Cure Wounds or Sanctuary. Don't really need Bane. Maybe Bless. Bless could be good, because, let's see, we need Wisdom saves. That wouldn't really help with that necessarily. I'm kind of leaning towards Sanctuary, so let's, well, actually, Bless is actually really good. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. We are good to go.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Alright, everybody, let's keep going. Got another spot over here.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Not as I do.
You in charge. I'll trust my own judgment.
Okay.
Yank.
We're a team. Do we need to go through like a personal performance improvement plan? You know, a PPI potentially. Are we actually okay?
Not now. We must go to the helm.
I mean, it's hard to not ask questions. Why the helm?
Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
I mean, technically, I died a long, long time ago, so. How about you?
Something the matter? Besides the obvious, that is.
Shadowheart. Unusual name.
Pondering my name won't get us off this ship. Let's stow the small talk until we're safe, shall we?
Alright, alright. How do we proceed?
Well, jumping overboard is hardly an option. So that leaves us with taking control of this ship. Provided we can figure out how to do that, of course.
Alright, let's keep
I'm
going.
right behind you.
Okay. Let's do one last little, yeah, I want to touch the aquarium. One last little short rest for good measure, and we'll do a little quick save. Now this is where I might do a little save scumming to get a specific sword for Lae'zel. So pardon me if you see me do a lot of like quick loading, because I really, really want this. So, sorry. We'll see what happens.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
Okay. Let's have us take on the Hellspawn. Or not. I still want him to...
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it.
Okay, so let's see. I want her to get in range to command drop that sword.
Got to move.
Let's see. That takes one spell slot, so I think I'm going to just... do that, and oh, I need to be in touching distance, okay. What is guidance? Does it require spell? Nope, it doesn't. Okay, so that could work. Does that require concentration? It doesn't. So let's cast... How long does that last? 10 turns? Let's cast guidance on myself. Okay.
Victory awaits.
Alright, Lae'zel, let's do this.
I will not know failure.
There we go. Okay. Good enough for now. Okay. So let's do this. Let's see if we can kill this guy. There we go. Alright, Lae'zel, now you can move along. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to Shadowheart. Just so that she has a little extra meat on her bones to do this upcoming command. Hey, I was playing music. Not cool, bro. Okay, I think we're close enough. Let's have...
Strike.
Yeah, we probably want to do that so that I am close to or right next to him. Now we're going to do Shadowheart, we'll issue command, and drop. And just in case it doesn't work, I know, save's coming, like, how lame. We'll hit quick save, command, drop. 55%, but we did get guidance and bardic inspiration, so I think this should work. Or not. Alright, well, I can stay here and keep trying. Let's see, what else do we got here? Don't really need second wind. Is there anything I can dip my weapon into? No, not really. Alright.
Leave him to me. Connect the transponder.
Okay, let's see.
Breathe deep and move.
Now, how do I want to deal with this guy? I should do Dissonant Whispers on Sulk. That might be helpful. Not quite. Alright. As I was saying, I'm going to play some music. You leave me alone. Here we go. Oh my god. You suck. All right.
Ignore the devil.
All right, let's see. Add a d6 bonus to your next ability check. Still have guidance. Yeah, I think we try it again. Let's hope this works. Yeah, there we go. All right.
I am death.
Come on, Lae'zel. Let's see. We're stealing that. Heck yeah. Now, let's see. How do we want to get away from all of this? Let's give her some charisma proficiency. Let's see if we can push. We cannot. Okay, so I'm gonna move, take the opportunity attack. That's okay. Here we go.
Hurry before they strike.
Okay, can't loot from here.
Let's finish this.
But now, this should be a lot easier, I think.
Right, better get to it.
Okay. Right, my turn. Ooh, I could bane them. If I go here,
I'll catch a break.
let's do this. And this. That's all. Alright. Aimed him. Let's give myself a little healing. You really like hitting me. I find that quite cruel. Us does not agree with your actions.
Kill them, or your spine is mine.
Nearly out of sky. It's now or never.
Let's see what you've got here. Yeah, we'll take that. Add that to wares. Yeah, we'll grab that too. Alright, let's see. Shadowheart, let's have you grab some shit. See if you can loot the Hellboar. Okay, nothing in there. Alright.
I will ascend.
Now let's have you be my champion. Here we go. Nice. Well done, Lae'zel.
My path be true.
Got some nice stuff over there, but I think I can deal without. Let's make fun of this guy.
Your boss temple to an idiot god.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that seems like something I would say. Lae'zel, let's give you some bardic inspiration. Oops, hold on. There we go. Let's see, what have we not played yet? Old Time Battles. Can't hurt Lae'zel. She's too good. Let's keep killing this guy. As much as possible, at least.
Let these intruders away.
Okay, let's see what you can grab for us. Nothing there. Great.
Let's see.
Yep, we'll grab that. Nothing there. Nope. Okay, grab those. What else can we get here? Nothing there. Okay, so now I probably want to be GTFOing. So let's see.
Moving.
Let's get out of here.
Swift and lethal.
Alright, what can you do here, Lae'zel? Not too much at the moment. I mean, I say that, and then you just do that, so... Right. What do you think? Should we mock this this guy one more time? Yeah, why not? There we go. Let's grab some shit. Thank you. let's keep looting. Take that. I can't quite reach him. Is there anything I can do? Nope. Okay. On to playing more music.
Come a little closer.
Uh-oh. Aha! You missed.
Take this ship. Dario will have your head.
Alright, Shadowheart. We gotta get out of here.
On the move.
That's good.
I am death.
Let's kill this person. Yeah, there we go. Take that bloodstone. Nothing there. Can't really equip that yet.
Focus. I need to reach the transponder.
Let's see. Lazel, let's have you just be right back here. Okay. Are we ready, chat? Let's get this nautiloid out of the sky.
Let's see what this does.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
All right. Uh-oh. No, thank you. I don't want any cookies. I need to be that rude. Jeez. Well, where are we going now? Come on, reach for it. Yes, there we go. And that is the introduction to Baldur's Gate 3. I think we might stop here after we've gone through the cutscenes and save our progress and continue again later. But yeah, I'm down for just kind of continuing to go through this here. We've been streaming for a little while now, so I think it might be a good time to take a break in the action and then resume next week, maybe. We'll see. That's something you don't see every day, I suppose. Giant flaming tentacle ship. Well, we made it. Did not expect it. Probably should have been dead by all accounts. Right. What a massive fucking headache I probably have.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Let's figure out if I have any
Other than the
injuries.
infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been
Yeah,
through.
kinda seems
But
like
it'll
it.
all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Yes, we do. Okay. I will go ahead and save my progress here in a second, but I will call it a day. Hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. Feel free to, message me at Alastor at hellspawnresources.com. Or if you want to just, hang out with me here, find my Twitch channel, find my YouTube page. It's all Hellspawn Resources. And yeah, I'll be continuing this adventure pretty soon. Maybe we'll keep doing this sort of Wednesday lunchtime-ish sort of deal. So, all right. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Happy hump day, and we'll see you later. Bye.